What's up guys? Welcome back to Cook with Fran. 1 month in quarantine is done, guys. I cannot believe it's been a month since we've been in quarantine. We are here another month, hopefully a little less, but I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are powering through. We can do this together. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my salmon porridge. I actually made this a few weeks ago on my Instagram stories. I was kind of winging it. I was really craving porridge or congee, and I just had some salmon, so I figured I would try to whip something up. But it came out really good, and some people asked me for the recipe, so I thought I would film it. It's super easy to make, really great thing to have in quarantine, and it's been a little bit chillier in LA, so this is the perfect little recipe. All you're gonna need is some salmon, a little bit of fish sauce. I'm doing half a cup of white rice because it's just me eating this, but if you want to do more, you can double it up to do a cup. And then I'm gonna have 3 cups of water. This is just 2 cups right now, but I'll add the last cup when we're cooking. But if you want to do a cup of rice, I would suggest 5 or 6 cups of water. And then lastly, you'll just need some ginger and garlic. I have ginger paste, but fresh ginger works too. I'm gonna have all the measurings and ingredients in the description box below, so if you guys need to reference back there, you guys can look down below there. But let's get started. Alright, I'm gonna start off by getting a small pan over medium-low heat, and I'm gonna add some oil into that and wait for that to get hot. And then I'm just gonna add my salmon skin side down. I saw a lot of recipes where you can add the salmon straight into the pot with the rice, but I just wanna cook mine beforehand. You'll see why. So I'm just cooking that for about 3 to 4 minutes each side, depending on how thin or thick your piece of salmon is. And once that's cooked through, I'm gonna remove that from the heat and get started on my rice. So I'm just adding my half a cup of rice that I've already washed into the pot, and I'm gonna add my 3 cups of water. And then I'm gonna turn my heat back on high and let this come to a boil. Also, how cute is this heart pot? It's from Le Creuset. I'll link it down below. I don't know about you, but I love salmon skin, especially when it's crispy. So I'm gonna remove the skin and throw this in my air fryer for a few minutes to crisp it up. While that's happening, I am just crushing my salmon into little bits because I want my porridge to have tiny little bits of salmon in every bite. I know this looks like dog food, but I swear it's really good. There's my salmon skin looking all good and crispy. I'm gonna set that aside for later. So now that my pot's come to a boil, I'm gonna take the heat down to low and give that a good mix because I don't want the rice at the bottom to burn. Now I'm gonna add my garlic cloves and 1 teaspoon of my ginger paste. I'm just gonna let this simmer for about 30 minutes, and I'm just coming back to check on it every 10 minutes or so to give it a good mix so the rice at the bottom doesn't burn. I just got this new oven mitt. How cute is it? I'll link it down below. Okay, so after about 30 minutes, you should be looking a little like this. This is exactly how I like it, a little bit thicker and clumpy, but if you like it thinner, you can just add more water, but this is perfect for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my salmon and give that all a good mix. I'm seasoning with 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. You can also do soy sauce instead, or both. Tasting it to see if I need anything else, and I'm just adding a few cracks of salt and pepper because that doesn't hurt either. Okay, here's the finished product. I know it looks like baby food, but trust me, this is exactly what I was going for. It tasted so good, and look at all the salmon. It's broken up evenly, and every bite has a good amount of salmon in it. Okay, I'm gonna scoop that into a bowl and show you guys how I top it off. Ugh, porridge just reminds me of childhood, doesn't it? Okay, so if you're Vietnamese, you probably know what these are. These are fried shallots that my grandma made me. I have them sitting in my fridge, and I'm just adding a big spoonful because I love these. Topping it off with some of that salmon skin I had earlier, and I'm just adding a small drizzle of sesame oil. Fried garlic would probably work too, or some chili oil, but this is just how I eat it, and I'm pretty much done. This really is like baby food for adults, guys. It's so good. It reminds me of childhood and the porridge I used to eat as a kid. I hope you guys enjoyed this little recipe I whipped up. Tag me if you make it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.